Ever feel like your money just vanishes? You get paid, you try to be responsible, but by the end of the month, you're wondering where it all went. You're not alone. So many of us struggle with budgeting and saving, and it can feel like a constant uphill battle. We try apps, spreadsheets, the old-fashioned piggy bank, but nothing seems to stick. We either forget about our goals, get discouraged by setbacks, or simply lose track of where our money is actually going. But what if there was a simple, visual, and frankly, kind of fun way to take control of your finances and actually achieve your savings goals? I'm talking about the envelope system, but with a modern twist. We're going to talk about how to set savings goals with envelopes on Goodbudget, a fantastic app that brings the power of the envelope system into the digital age. Now, before you roll your eyes and think, envelopes? Isn't that, like, super old school? Hear me out. The core principle of the envelope system is brilliant. It's all about assigning specific amounts of money to specific categories. You physically put cash into envelopes labeled groceries, rent, entertainment, and so on. Once the cash in an envelope is gone, you can't spend any more in that category until you replenish it. It forces you to be mindful of your spending and prioritize where your money goes. Goodbudget takes this classic system and makes it even better. It's an app that lets you create virtual envelopes, allocate your income to those envelopes, and track your spending in real time. No more crumpled cash or lost receipts. Everything is neatly organized and accessible on your phone. And the best part? It's incredibly effective for setting and achieving savings goals. So, how do you actually do it? Let's walk through the steps. First, you'll need to download Goodbudget and create an account. It's available for both iOS and Android, and there's a free version to get you started. Once you're in, you'll see the main dashboard, which shows your income and your envelopes. Now, let's talk about setting savings goals. This is where the magic happens. Think about what you're saving for. Is it a down payment on a house? A dream vacation? A new car? Or maybe it's something more short-term, like a new phone or a weekend getaway. Whatever it is, write it down. Be specific. Instead of vacation, write 2 weeks in Hawaii. The more specific you are, the more motivated you'll be. Once you've identified your savings goal, you need to figure out how much you need to save and how long you have to reach your goal. Let's say you want to save $5,000 for that trip to Hawaii, and you want to go in 2 years. That means you need to save roughly $208 per month. Now, here's where the envelopes come in. In Goodbudget, create a new envelope specifically for your Hawaii trip. Name it something inspiring, like Hawaii Adventure Fund. Then, every month, allocate $208 from your income to this envelope. Goodbudget lets you set up recurring allocations, so you don't even have to think about it. It will automatically move the money into your savings envelope each month. But here's the key, don't just set it and forget it. Regularly check your Goodbudget app to see your progress. Seeing that balance in your Hawaii Adventure Fund grow each month is incredibly motivating. It's a tangible reminder that you're making progress towards your goal. Now, let's talk about multiple savings goals. It's perfectly fine to have more than one. Maybe you're saving for that Hawaii trip, but you also want to build an emergency fund. Or maybe you're saving for a down payment and a new car at the same time. Goodbudget can handle multiple savings goals with ease. Just create separate envelopes for each goal and allocate your income accordingly. One of the great things about Goodbudget is that it allows you to visualize your spending and your savings. You can see at a glance how much money you have in each envelope and how much you've spent in each category. This makes it easy to identify areas where you can cut back and free up more money for your savings goals. For example, maybe you notice that you're spending way too much on eating out. You can create an eating out envelope and set a limit for yourself. Once you've reached that limit, you can't spend any more on restaurants until the next month. This forces you to be more mindful of your spending and helps you stick to your budget. Another important aspect of setting savings goals with Goodbudget is to be realistic. Don't try to save too much too quickly. It's better to start small and gradually increase your savings amount over time. If you set unrealistic goals, you're more likely to get discouraged and give up. It's also important to be flexible. Life happens. Unexpected expenses pop up. You might have to dip into your savings from time to time. That's okay. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just adjust your budget and your savings goals accordingly. The important thing is to keep moving forward. Goodbudget also offers some helpful features that can make it even easier to achieve your savings goals. For example, you can set up reminders to allocate money to your envelopes each month. You can also track your progress over time and see how much you've saved. And if you're using the paid version of Goodbudget, you can even sync your budget across multiple devices so you can access it from your phone, your tablet, or your computer. So, to recap, here's how to set savings goals with envelopes on Goodbudget. Download Goodbudget and create an account. Identify your savings goals and be specific. Determine how much you need to save and how long you have to reach your goal. Create separate envelopes in Goodbudget for each savings goal. Allocate money to your savings envelopes each month. Regularly check your Goodbudget app to track your progress. Be realistic and flexible. Using Goodbudget to manage your savings is like having a personal financial coach in your pocket. It empowers you to take control of your money and achieve your dreams. It's not just about saving money, it's about building a better future for yourself. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.